We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters. Saul Terrence Bud.
This bout is...
These two have certainly talked. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Hey, those punches add up. The face is telling the story from that jab. Well, I hope you brought your... Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Now they've got to wait, Tom. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Crawford is dazed. Has he weathered the storm?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play deep? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Swing and miss with the hook. Swing and a miss with the jab. Hook misses. They exchange punches. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, people have made the history of that sport.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. So it's onward and up. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 100. Saul Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is...
All the seats have been taken. And there's the bell to start the round. You'd like to see more jabs. A swing and a miss with the left hook. They miss with the jab. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Pretty close fight here in this round. Hook misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell sometimes...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at him. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
Two knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Octane battle. Going downstairs, trying to dig to the body. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. These two are the perfect dance partners. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything to them.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Only catching air with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray Leonard days! Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That left hook missed. They're both trying for a knockout. Left hook doesn't find its target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what?
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. Fast fighter.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked! Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got you.
Sugar Ray Leonard dead. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done. And there's the bell to start the round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice exchange here from both men.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. You saw it here live. I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be... So here is Terrence Bud. And of course, we fight. And there's the bell to start the round. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Tried to score with a jab. They're both trying for a knockout. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Todd. They're on fire in the ring.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Hit him with a left jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He ate that right hand. This is a high-octane battle. And you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That jab misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They both want the knockout. A big whiff with the right hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold the entire match.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles here, your chin.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats... Final 10 seconds here unless something... We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner. They ring the bell, and here we go. Punching. And that hook misses. That hook won't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Straight right just misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Not many people would have predicted it. This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack.
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Straight right just misses. Lands the jab. What an awkward ending we had the first time Crawford met Khan, as an accidental shot to the groin caused Khan to retire. Hopefully no controversy here tonight.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I'd ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in a ring with somebody that was faster than him, sharper than him, threw clusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? Then now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realize that until the fight. So this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his...
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You sleep.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Needs to put some... Let's talk about Crawford in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Khan in some real trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Crawford is dazed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Looking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close, man. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have.
Crawford in trouble. Keeping those gloves up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hard. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He wanted action, and they are delivering. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Crawford may be ready to go down. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And they'll be facing Saul Alvarez. And here he is in the flesh. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the... So here comes Saul Alvarez. Are we looking at Mexico's next great young star?
This bout is scheduled.
We've waited a long time. And there's the bell to start the round. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? That jab had to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are into something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
That counter punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. The straight right just misses. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round here so far. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind.
And down goes Crawford. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable or a mousetrap.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The jab not finding its target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff it.
They both want the knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Defense is not an option for these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've done it hands down.
Terrence Crawford just... So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
The courage on display here is incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Some fighters are just gifted with success.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. That counter shot lands. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
It's bombs away. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Well, just just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get close.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.